Danger of suffocation, burns and short circuits. What a gadget. Hello everybody, it's Barry here. Hope you are well wherever you are in the world. Today's video is a little bit quirky and potentially unnecessary. This is an electronic s'more maker. You see that? Now, if you watched the last video I put up, which was the homemade Heinz baked bean clone, you will see one of the last scenes. I genuinely came home after getting some milk and toothpaste with this. I did that classic thing when you go into one of the supermarkets and I got distracted. I came out with milk, toothpaste, and an electronic s'more maker. Is that a Barry? I mean, I don't think that is a Barry thing. Do you go into Aldi and end up coming back with like a shovel and like, I don't know, a tent or something like that? That's what generally happened yesterday. I'm like, s'more maker, amazing. Such was my franticness to acquire said milk and toothpaste. I just saw the word s'more maker and I scooped it up. I just put it under my arm. I was at the till, and before I knew it, it was in the back of my transportation of choice, which is not a DeLorean yet, one day. And here it jolly well is. However, this is literally a very good description of what it does from just the photo. I mean, you don't even need to see that. I think it just looks like a heater. Like a hot plate. It's not a s'more maker. This is a s'more maker. It makes s'mores. Look, let me show you how this works. You fill this with water, you lift the arms, put down a biscuit, thin piece of chocolate, marshmallow, place the biscuits on top, hands back on, you know where this is going. It is genuinely May the 4th as I film this video. Look, Chewbacca. Look, that is 30 seconds in there. Perfect. That, my friends, is a s'more. And if you don't know what a s'more is, very British of us, but we had them at our wedding, actually. It's basically, in essence, a toasted marshmallow that warms up chocolate, melts it between a biscuit, and as you can see like that, oh my gosh. Generally, a s'more should be cooked outside, like when you're camping and get that real taste of twig when you're eating it. You can make it indoors. Oh yeah, see, you're getting that charring on there, beautiful. But if you do that, obviously open a window, but you know what I mean, you're getting that flame from the gas hob hitting it, you're getting that char that you get from a fire outside. My house does actually smell like a campfire right now, yeah. So then, is this a s'more maker or is it a marshmallow warmer? Let's find out. Make s'mores anywhere. Bring your favourite campfire experience right to your kitchen with the electric s'more maker. Versatile and portable. But if you want to take it anywhere, generally that would be like outdoors, right? Unless you're going to a house party. Hey, did you bring beers? No, I brought my s'more maker. I don't know. Includes 4 stainless steel roasting forks to make the s'mores with friends and keep hands a safe distance from the heater. It's a heater. That's where we're going with this. Right, for $29.99, that is what you get. You know, Ambiano, that sausage roll maker, was phenomenal. It was brilliant. And the user manual, I like that. Not even instructions, it's just the manual, like you bought a car. Okay, this is the tablet, all right? It's my kids want a tablet for Christmas. There you go. Oh, crikey, these are the forks. Plastic ended, not meh. I was gonna say, it feels very cheap, but you're handling a $29.99 s'more maker. Now there is a little indent here where we would put the cord through. Ooh, like that, that's a bit easier. And then it will just tuck in there like that. So, all in all, with that down, once we just find the feet, that is actually, to be fair to it, quite rigid. Oh, I left it on, there we go. The indicator light is coming on. I don't know if it'll emit some smoke like new appliances generally do, so we'll let it, oh yeah, you're giving off some factory smell. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see, but there is some serious factory scent coming off that. You see that? Oh my gosh. That's some burning. So much so that I think my smoke alarm might go off, so I've opened the back door just in case. Look at this guy living the dream in the sun, huh? Isn't that nice? Can you hear that high-pitched noise? Gee, what the? I've been looking through all the instructions and there are about, I don't know, like 10 pages. You know when something is a little bit worrying when most of it is basically hazards and warnings. Risk of damage. Danger of burns. And look, that's literally the steps to make the s'mores. Danger of suffocation, burns and short circuits. What a gadget. Oh, and the other thing is, you can't use this outdoors with that electric. You can't, can you? It's dangerous. So it is literally an indoor thing. But look, we can put our biscuits in here. Some marshmallows in here, which are kind of congealed together, but that's fine. Our chocolate around the front here. Now this is a very thin chocolate, okay? I mean, this bag says giant marshmallow, but we all know that I made a giant marshmallow years ago, which was epic. But to be fair, that's a pretty good sized marshmallow. I didn't really need these. It's just I kind of raved about them in previous videos. And it's like, well, I finally managed to get hold of them in the shop. Yeah, so that heating element is not getting, you know, like bright red, how I'd want that vibrance. In fact, like how it is on the packaging. You see, look at that. It's not, it just stinks. But this is what we're supposed to do. We take our marshmallow, we put our prong there, and then we just hover it over the top of this heater. I don't really want to touch the metal because then it will cling. Oh my gosh, I just did. Look, that little speck there already. That is so hot. Oh my gosh. That is just a little bit of burnt sugar the minute of just touching that metal plate. So it is seriously giving out some heat. You just can't really tell. And it's not as exciting. That's why I've always liked having a gas hob. I like cooking with a flame generally. I was around a friend's once cooking some dinner on his electric hob, and I said to him, hey, is this like hot? This is on like number 4. He's like, turn it up to 5. I don't know why, I like seeing a flame, you know? Man like flame. This is taking a very, very, very long time. The weight's like, oh, just rest me down on there. I'm not doing it. We're gonna go. And it's been about 2 minutes so far. It says the heating element should glow red. It's not, oh my gosh, look. Oh my God, I'm so glad I spot that. It's warming up, but it's just gonna fall off. It's not going red, like I say. It says to prepare a s'more, put a chocolate on a cookie. There we go. My tablet is helping me here. Only hold the skewer by the plastic handle. Oh, oh no, it's all sticking to the... Oh my gosh. It said me to only hold it by the plastic handle. And that's what I'm doing because I don't want to electrocute myself. But look at all this burnt sugar now. That's going to get really hot and then stink. Ah, no. It was ready here as well. We'll try another one. Hold the marshmallow over the heat without touching the cover. I tried. It takes approximately 2 minutes to roast a marshmallow. Do not overheat the marshmallow because it could melt and drop onto the heating element. I didn't get to that bit, but I hope you'll agree we didn't really push the brownage very much. In fact, not at all. It warms the middle, but I have got like no hopes. If I just get one, I'm going to be really happy, but I think the weight of it with the heat is just pushing it off the fork. As a bit of a tease, as I look out the corner of my eye, look at that toasted marshmallow there. That is amazing packaging, fair play.
A few moments later.
I've been rotating this now quite steadily and evenly for a solid 4 minutes. It's starting to droop a little bit, but I'm getting no signs of colour whatsoever. That contact, that surface that you're hitting to brown, you're not hitting that at all. You're just melting new marshmallow. As it stretches, it's not doing it. It's looking more like a meringue. Yeah, look, oh my gosh. Look at that. That's the best. I mean, it's warm. Pull that out, okay. I mean, you've probably got the same amount of warmth as that microwave maker, but that is seriously bad. Let me try it with a big marshmallow. This might take about half an hour. Going as close as I can to that surface there. Oh wow! Oh wow, that's brilliant. I wonder if it has to be bigger marshmallows. These are really unusual to find standardly in the UK, but perhaps because it's got like a bigger middle, it's not suddenly going, you know? It's still taking a bloomin' long time though. If it had like a rotisserie kind of thing there and it did it for you, that would be brilliant. But we are getting some colour, I can't deny that. But in comparison, how much quicker was it doing it on my hob? Don't have to set it on fire like I did, that's just what I like doing actually when I make marshmallows, blow it out quick. But we are actually getting there. I will say this, if it is designed for massive marshmallows, it's working, but this has been a solid 10 minutes and it's quite demotivating. I'm doing this and I look around and Boston's quite literally living the dream. Don't fall on me now, just a little bit more. Look, it's just about to break that top bit. Okay, here we go, ready? Down, push. Oh my gosh. That's a s'more. It's warm and gooey. You're kind of missing that sort of char, you know, that's the only thing. But perfectly acceptable. So you might notice I've gone back to one of the smaller ones and I'm gonna do exactly the same as I did with that big one then, but get it as close to that heating element as I can, just to see if it really does impact if you're using slightly smaller marshmallows. Come on mate, we can do this. I'm talking to a marshmallow, what the heck is going on? Come on baby, come on, talk to me goose. Come on. No. It is just, look at that. It is starting to droop again. That is literally it. Ooh. Double stacked s'more. The neatness of this gadget in comparison, which it kind of creates the same thing. I mean, there's a little bit of browning on that, to be fair. I don't know. Mrs. B's working from home. She had a really important Skype call upstairs. I could hear you talking. And I'm like freaking out in the background going, Smore Maker. It's a very serious world, the world of biscuit design, isn't it? That's what Mrs. B doesn't do. That'd be your dream job, isn't it? Design biscuits. Folks, to be fair, this marshmallow, I don't know if it's got better sugar content. That's holding up pretty darn well. I would never buy these marshmallows standard, but if you can get the big ones, I'm actually gonna say this is okay. I don't think I can refund it now, so I will definitely give it away to Patreon. That is if you want it. It will come with the burn marks and we're not done yet. I've got a little plan here. I'm on the fence still. The only way to find out if I truly like it is to try it with some other bits. Let's start with cheese. So if I can just sort of melt this cheese a little bit, kind of like a reverse fondue, you could melt the cheese and then have breadcrumbs or sauces, something like that. You could do a savoury s'more, you could have crackers there, right? Now I am expecting that biscuit to burn quite quickly. Oh, it's really burning. Ugh. That's hot, oh my gosh. I think we'll stop there, but that, I hope you'll agree, see how glossy it is? You can see the colour difference. It's melted cheese. Oh, it's cold in the middle still. I think cheese, we'll avoid the cracker option, is a pass. This is a tortilla, and I think this is gonna be perfect for it. Yes, with an essence of burnt sugar on there too. Safely then put your chocolate on there like that, because it's protecting it. Oh, look at that. Wax on, wax off. Couple of marshmallows. We made a s'more taco on it. All right, well, this should work if that worked, but obviously with a tortilla, it's quite easy to char. It's normally very quick in a pan anyway. It's a direct bit of heat for it. Yeah, I'm not sure if this will burn. Look at that. That is toast that I can hold on the crust because the heat wasn't over it. But that's toast. Last thing I want to try and do is blister a pepper. I want to be a little bit careful because obviously this has moisture in it. Now I could just stick it straight on there like the bread, but the moisture from it will get right in that heating element, and I would like one of you to enjoy this. 15 minutes later. It's definitely getting softer and wilting. Look, a blistered pepper. I'm turning that off. Is that a good session? I gotta try and clean this thing. Love a blistered pepper. So there we go, the Ambiano S'mores Maker. Remember, I do two different kitchen gadget testing playlists. One's where I test multiple ones together, or bigger ones like this, and indeed the sausage roll maker by the same company. If you've seen any cool ones, do let me know down below. I know there's another stonking one that they do that I will generally try and get hold of, but that has actually changed my mind. It's not something that I would use because I tend to use my hob, but as a little bit of a party thing, it's dangerous. I don't think it's fully kid friendly. I think it does still work though. We've proved that it can do other things. Is it a s'mores maker? Yeah. Is it a massive hot melting thing? Indeed it is. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and make sure notifications are turned on, and I'll see you very soon. Ciao for now.
LOVE is how you spell food. Gonna make some truffles to get you in the mood. To me, your support is smooth as silk. When I have my cereal, I pour on milk. If you got a food mixer, give it a whirl. I gotta let you know I'm still cooking in love with you, girl.
Boom. Pudding is served. Love it. Cheers, guys.